Hello everyone, my name is Ange. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing another speed build, and this time I'm only using base game and the Romantic Garden stuff pack. Now, like I said in my last video, The Sims 4 has 2 free packs out right now. The My First Pet stuff pack, which we looked at in my last video, so you can go check that out if you want to see some of those items. I made a small residential build with that. And today I'm going to be making a small park with the Romantic Garden stuff pack. I got this reference image off of Pinterest and I really love the shape of this greenhouse type thing. So I really used that for my inspiration, but it definitely ends up a lot different than the original reference picture. Now, you can see I tried really hard to make this one part of that rounded wall work, but for some reason it wasn't registering the whole thing as a room, and I end up having to make it different. It wasn't registering as a room, so it was making the roofing really difficult to work with. As you can see, I had to like move around the roofing. Like, it wasn't actually letting me roof directly on top of where I needed to. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but I am a Sims 3 builder. So in The Sims 4, I still have no idea what I'm doing, okay? So I didn't really know how to fix this issue. I tried a couple different things. As you can see, I tried to like do some stuff with the roofing, just like playing around with that a little bit. And then I ended up realizing that's not really going to work because I wasn't able to pick up and move the room as a whole. It just was not registering that as a whole room. So I just took out that the rounded wall completely. I just squared it off. Because, you know, what do? When things don't work? We pivot. We try something else. And I wanted this to be just like a cute little greenhouse, garden, park area. I still didn't really know what I wanted to add. All I knew is that I wanted to use as many pieces from the Romantic Garden pack as I could. I really loved the shape of this building, and I really loved all of the windows. I end up changing the exterior wallpaper. I used this like kind of plain one. I end up changing it to like a stone, I think. I used this little overhanging thing that is from the Romantic Garden pack. And inside, I just did some nice paneling. Again, I didn't really quite know where I was going to go with this, but you can see me here starting to add all of the items from the Romantic Garden pack. So this is all of the stuff that comes with the Romantic Garden stuff pack. There's a lot of obviously really cute garden stuff. So they've got a bunch of statues, a fountain. That fountain, you can actually like toss coins into the fountain. And you can see me going in and actually just making it the park lot type, so I know everything that I need, because in The Sims 4, different lots require different items. So this park lot requires 1 toilet, 1 sink, 2 benches, a chess table, a patio table, 4 outside patio chairs, and at least 1 playground equipment, which was actually really awesome because the Romantic Garden stuff pack actually comes with a piece of playground equipment. It comes with those little monkey bars that are covered in all the plants, which I love. Now, for a lot of these statue things, I just use the basic regular swatch. Like there's, they have this nice stone swatch with the kind of like moss growing on it. I use that for pretty much all of the items because I really love that, just like, it's kind of like a Greek statue style. And as I was building this, I wanted a little spot off in the back for this little wishing well. So the wishing well is another item that comes in the Romantic Garden stuff pack, and it's a really cool item to have. I originally saw Lil Simsy use this. Lil Simsy actually uses this quite a lot in her Let's Plays in The Sims 4. And basically with that wishing well, you can actually have your Sims go make a wish. You can wish for love, money. There's a whole bunch of things you can wish for. And it's kind of fun because the wishes, you can either get your wish granted Or sometimes, you know, something bad will happen. Instead of getting your wish granted, a fire might start or something else, you know? It's The Sims. It's a lot of fun. So I'm just adding everything we need in here, kind of playing around with where I want to put stuff. I did add that chess table in the center there, and I moved the one arch to the outside with the flowers because I wanted to make a little path off to the wishing well. So I had this idea of having almost kind of like a secret path, not really a secret path, but kind of this little whimsical path that would lead you down to this wishing well. I also added a couple other things in here. I added the easel because I wanted you to be able to come here and do a couple different things. So you've got the chess table, you can work on your logic skill. You've got the easel, so you can paint. And then I put a bunch of these bonsai trees in here. I put like 6 bonsai trees in there so you can come work on your gardening skill as well. I didn't want it to be just the chess table. I wanted you to be able to kind of work on a bunch of skills here. And I also used this easel that has the wheels on the bottom because in my mind, your Sims could like take that easel and wheel it to wherever they wanted in this little greenhouse and kind of set up their paint station wherever they wanted to. Obviously, you can't, and you can't actually do that in The Sims, but you could go into build mode and move wherever you want and pretend that that's what your Sims are doing. So in this section, this is another fountain that came with the Romantic Garden Stuff Pack. I love this fountain. It's basically just like a fountain that has overgrown with a bunch of plants. It doesn't work as an actual fountain anymore. No water is going to come out of it, but it has all of these plants crawling and climbing all over it, and I love that. So I just added a whole bunch of more plants, kind of place those around it, make it look like the plants are kind of growing right out from that. And then we have these 2 statues that we got in the pack as well. And I kind of use these statues as focal points on both sides of the room. And I did something similar where I took these big flowers that we got in this Romantic Garden Stuff Pack. I love these big flowers that we got. I used these and a bunch of shrubs from the base game. And I just made a little flower arrangement there for our statues. And I think it looks so nice and whimsical. And I changed up the colors, so we had a little bit of color variety going on. I didn't want it to be all the same color. And I did use these weird little cone plants. I'm not a huge fan of these little cone plants, the ones that I'm placing right now that came with the Romantic Garden Stuff Pack, but I wanted to use them. I wanted to use everything. But in the end, I think they actually worked really nicely. And we had this little wall of flowers. You see me put it just there in the back near the bathrooms. I end up actually moving that. I just wanted to put it there so I could say that I used it, but I actually use it in a lot better place. You'll see that in a second. And over here, I'm kind of just, like I said earlier, when I wanted to make this little like whimsical path to the wishing well, I just add so many flowers. These are all the flowers, the new flowers that we got from the Romantic Garden Stuff Pack, and I just used all of them, every single flower in all of the colors. I just put so many flowers everywhere around this wishing well. And I've seen Little Simsy do this. This is where I actually got this idea from. These low-lying shrubs, I've kind of used them as a guide to where I want to put the flowers and the plants out, and you see me going back and putting in that wall. So this is where I use that rose wall again, and you'll see me change the color a few times. First, I went with this like peachy kind of color, which I really liked. But then I think I go back and I change it to the red. Yeah, I change it back to the red, just the classic red roses. And I, again, just add so many flowers in here. But like I was saying earlier with those shrubs, I kind of lay those shrubs out in the line of how I want the plants to be going across. And then I kind of just fill in the shrubs with as many different plants and stuff as I can, just to make it look overgrown and lush and beautiful. I change all the colors of those flowers. I really wanted some more blue in there, so I added a lot of blue flowers. And then I was like, it's too much blue, so I changed a little bit of that. And you're gonna see me do the same thing here with those shrubs. So I add in the shrubs, put in the layer of the low-lying shrubs. And see, that kind of gives me a guideline of where I can put the rest of my stuff, and then I just fill in the rest with whatever I think will look good. And again, here I used a lot of the Romantic Garden stuff flowers, and then I just added in some base game ones as well. You can really do so much with these extra flowers. So like I said, you guys, this pack is free right now until January 9th. If you play The Sims, if you want to play The Sims in the future, I suggest going to get this pack now, because even if you can't play it now, like your computer's not good enough, or you just don't play The Sims right now, but you're planning on maybe playing it in the future, I would go get the pack now, because you don't even have to download it. Just claim the pack now, and then you'll have it forever for free. And you can get a lot of really cute stuff. Okay, so this is pretty much the end of the build. This is the end of the speed build. Let's go into the game really quick, and we'll do a really quick tab tour just to kind of take a look at everything that we missed. Okay, so here we are in game. Let's take a little tour of this park, shall we? And I did add some more terrain paint and a little path right here. So you walk down the little path inside this greenhouse. And look how beautiful it is in here. So you walk in, and the first thing we have is this fountain. And this fountain will be running when you go into live mode. I am just in build mode right now. And you could actually come toss coins in this fountain and make a wish, which is really cool. So this is another little activity that your Sims can do here. Oh, and if you look up here, I did add some music. There's going to be some Baroque music playing here. So here is that fountain. And then over here is our little chess table. And look how beautiful it is here. You come here, play some chests. Come here, play some chess, look at the view, enjoy the music. These statues are absolutely gorgeous. And there's also these little water fountains. I don't know if I pointed those out when we were in build mode, but these water fountains are so cute. I really just love all of the stuff that came with this pack. I think it's so worth it. It's free, okay? It's free. And look at all this cool stuff that you get with it. These flowers, I think, are worth it in and of themselves. And then we have this beautiful little explosion of flowers here that we made. I love this area with this beautiful arch here. And this is where all of the bonsai trees are. So these you can actually shape. These will these actually help you with your gardening skills. So your Sim can come here and learn gardening. They can paint, they can play chess, they can use the wishing well. So yeah, you can see the bonsai trees I've got here. We've got this little easel. It's got wheels. You can wheel it anywhere you want. I got it here in this little corner, the archway. Look how beautiful that is. What a gorgeous view to do some painting, am I right? And then we got this really cool thing back here. Oh, I did not realize it's clipping a little bit up there. We're gonna pretend that that's not happening. We pretend we do not see that. So that is the whole interior of the greenhouse. And then outside, on this side, we've just got some little seating. We've got the monkey bars, the bathroom back here. And then on this side, now this is one of my favorite areas that I have probably ever created in The Sims. I absolutely just love how whimsical this looks. It really does look like a little secret pathway to come down here to this little wishing well with all of these flowers down here. Look at this little spot. I love this spot. I absolutely love this. All right, and this lot will be up on the gallery. It's called Greenhouse Gardens. I said, welcome to Greenhouse Gardens. Come here to relax, not relax, work on skills, and enjoy the floral atmosphere. It does have one bathroom, and that is now up on the gallery. My name is just Starchild Ange on the Sims 4 gallery. If you want to download that lot, it is there for you. All right, and that's the whole build. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've been enjoying these little speed build style videos. If you do, make sure to like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. I hope you all have an amazing day, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye!